starting now. This is your local news leader, News 10 ABC in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. On this snow day, I'm News 10 ABC's Stephanie Rivas in for Christina Orangio today.
And I'm Ryan Peterson. Our News 10 team is tracking that winter storm for you, hitting parts of the capital region with some snow. Others seeing that wintry mix right now.
Yep, coming up, we're going to have Skylar Eagle. She's standing by right now on Route 5S in Amsterdam, telling us about the snow and those visibility conditions on the roads.
And Juliana Bruno live with the mobile storm tracker out along 87, cruising around, giving you those up-to-the-minute conditions outside.
We'll be checking in with those ladies in just a moment, but first, let's get to meteorologist Jill Sweat because she has a pretty incredible view of Massachusetts there.
Yeah, it all depends on where you're tuning in from this morning as to whether you're seeing this picture like we have over in Cheshire, Massachusetts, where the snow is coming down, coating things at a pretty good clip. This is a heavier, wet snow, and of course, creating for some slush as well back here in New York, where we're dealing with some ongoing rain. Here's a live look in Germantown, where there are a couple of raindrops on the camera lens. Back into the Catskills, certainly cold enough the higher up you go to get more snow, and it's going to stay that way as we go through the day. The tricky spot, and we've been talking about it since we really started coming online with this storm, was going to be what's going to happen in the Hudson Valley and what that means for our accumulations. The rain has been winning out so far. Temperatures running just above the freezing mark, so we are seeing more of that cold rain falling across the immediate capital district. As you go up into the hills of Albany, Rensselaer, Schenectady counties, that's where you start to find the snow, and if that is sticking to everything at this point. We've been going back and forth between some of that spitting snow and cold rain through the Mohawk Valley course into the Adirondacks. It is just snow at this point, and then heading over into western New England, as we saw with that camera. It is just snow at this point. Ongoing winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories area-wide. That's for the travel impacts. And you shouldn't overlook the winter weather advisories. Still, issues with mixing, possibly some slick conditions developing certainly will slow you down here as we get through the day. This storm is going to last through your Friday into Saturday morning. We will be back to area-wide snow by this evening. I'll time that out for you, and of course, we'll take a look at the possible accumulations in just a bit.
All right, let's get a quick look at those roads, see what it's like. We're having a mixed bag of conditions, as Jill just mentioned. So right here we have I-90 at exit 3. You can see those cars. They're moving along just fine right now. No snow accumulations here in the capital region, but we do have slick, slushy conditions out there. Always good to take it slow. A couple of disabled vehicles happening throughout the area right now. Single lane closures only, though. So that means drive times, they're very close to on time. We're currently at 20 minutes for the Northway commute, just a pinch slowed down at 7 minutes for your Rensselaer County commute. Perfectly on time, though, for that thruway commute at 6 minutes. You can always download that traffic tracker app, though, anytime. Just go to news10.com or the App Store. Now out west in Amsterdam, that city is currently under a snow emergency. They're expected to get about a foot of snow over the next day.
And as we know, crews have been out working hard all morning, salting the roads, keeping everything clear and safe for you all. Our Skylar Eagle has been live on the ground there in Amsterdam this morning with a look at the latest conditions, and no flakes falling there at the moment. Skylar, right?
Ryan, Stephanie, that's right. We've seen steady and light cold rain over the last hour or so, and that's made for some pretty wet conditions. So wet, actually, that I want to show you something. This snowball right here took me 30 seconds to make. That means that snow is wet. That means it's dense. It's great for packing snow, but that also means that it's filling with water very quickly, and that's going to make for some slippery and slushy conditions as you head out onto the roads. I want to turn your attention now to Route 5S in Amsterdam. This connects to a lot of major roads in Montgomery and even towards Fulton counties, and it's slippery. It's wet out there. We've seen, plow crews and maintenance workers out pouring salt and clearing the roads, all morning long since we've been out here around 3:30 this morning, and the traffic has been steady, but I definitely recommend, taking it slow this morning, avoiding those slippery conditions. But for any of the kids out there who have a snow day today, lucky you. I'm going to tell you right now, this is great snowball fight weather, great packing weather. So keep that in mind. If the rain stops, if the snow stops, you want to head outside, dress warm, have a little fun with it. We'll keep you updated on the conditions coming up. For now, live in Amsterdam, Skylar Eagle, News 10 ABC.